All right, so for today's episode of Camp Tech TV, we are going to learn how to shorten URLs. I learned over the past few days that there are several teachers who did not know that you could even shorten a URL. I guess the reasons for wanting to shorten a URL would be if you wanted to share a website or a link with your class. If you notice, there are several URLs that are very, very lengthy, and it gets hard to write them on the board, and of course, it's very difficult to try to copy them off the board and type them. So I'm going to show you a way to shorten them. And my two most favorite URL shorteners is simply the Google URL shortener, and it looks like this, and the Bitly URL shortener, and it looks like this. Now, both of these are extensions. You'll have to go to the Chrome Web Store and search for Google URL shortener and add it to your extensions, and go to Chrome Store and look for Bitly and add that to your list of extensions, and then they will be here. So what you would have to do is, if this was the page, the document that I wanted to share with my students, and this can also be used with just websites, but I'm using this one because it's very lengthy. All I would do for the Google URL shortener, I would simply click here on the extension, and then it's automatically going to shorten it for me. And I would simply copy it, and I could paste it onto another website, or if there was somewhere else where I wanted to share that link, I could also write that on the board. Let me get it back up here again. I could also write it on the board, and then students could simply type that in rather than this one, and they could go straight to the document. Same thing goes for Bentley. Now, I like Bentley because it's a little more personal. And when I click on Bentley, and you do have to be, signed in. It's a quick little account. It's a free account, but you do have to be signed in to use Bentley. And if you notice here, it's already created one for me, which is URL short one. And this is actually one that I made earlier. So you can customize these. I can change it if I wanted to change it to something, but these are a little more personal. You can customize them to match exactly what it is that the link is going to. So after we've created this URL, I can simply again just click copy, and again I can paste it to another document or another website or a blog if I'm using a blog, or I can simply write this on the board rather than this one on the board. And it just makes it easier for students to copy down, makes it easier for students to use. So again, these are my two favorite URL shorteners. We have Google URL shortener, and we also have Bitly. And again, the Google URL shortener looks like this, and this is what Bitly looks like. And thank you so much for watching the latest episode of Camp Tech TV. Thanks, and have a great day.